Trump just lost again. Yeah, it's his 59th loss. Here's what makes it really a stinger. It's from a guy in Texas, a judge in Texas, who's a Trump appointee. He's a Trump appointee. So he's saying, listen, this Alien Enemies Act is total bull, and we cannot give any strength to this. We cannot back this. By the way, subscribe to my channel. You're going to want to subscribe to this channel. And you want to learn about my Clarity group before it closes, because it will be, we're going to make this a little more exclusive. But, hey, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know about my Clarity group, just go into my description. Here's the thing. What makes this so bad is that the Supreme Court has already frozen the Alien Enemies Act. Remember, they said, yeah, Alien Enemies Act, you can do that. Now, here's what the left did. This is what really, I really started saying, something's wrong with the left. They missed this completely. When the Alien Enemies Act got passed by the Supreme Court, said you can use it, all of the left went out and said, yes, it's bad news, it's horrible. I said, but nobody's reporting the good part of that. They said, with a caveat, and I think it was a setup by the Supreme Court, they said, yeah, you can use the Alien Enemies Act, but you need to make sure that you do habeas corpus. You got to do due process of the law, fool. And I said, wait a minute. Now, hardly any of the left people said anything. It's the left I got a problem with, ironically, more than the right. I expect the right to do what they do, but it's like, left, come on, why did you miss this? Why did you miss this? How did you miss it? Here's the thing. They took some deportees to Texas. ACLU says shit is up. They're about to deport them over to El Salvador or somewhere. And they screamed at the Supreme Court, said, stop them, stop them, stop them. And this is right after Trump and DOJ ignored the 9-0 ruling to bring Garcia back. And then they put out on White House, Garcia's not coming back ever. So the Supreme Court said, okay, they want that smoke. We're going to freeze the ban and tell them in writing and verbally, you better not touch a fucking soul. You better not do nothing. Sure enough, they did that. They went out and froze it. And Trump and them are mad, trying to get it unfrozen. But at the same time, they ended up making sure that nobody's going to be able to use that act until they see to it. And they go into this and find out what's going on with these Texas deportees. On top of that, a federal judge in the lower court said, who's appointed by Trump, man, Alien Enemies Act, it's some bull stuff. We gonna stop this. So in other words, you got both hitting them hard. And yes, he's gonna use his playbook to try to appeal that Texas judge and take it, ironically, to the Supreme Court. Do you know they are 3-59? Do you know they have lost 95% of their cases? Pam Bondi is the losingest loser of all losers ever. By the way, for those of you who are worried about Pam Bondi's husband running to be president of the D.C. chapter of the American Bar Association, I'll remind you of something important. Of those 59 losses, one of which, the American Bar Association. He's going to be no, don't worry about it. If you'd like to know more, go to the description and join my group. At the very least, did I earn your subscription? I hope so, okay? But remain calm. We're winning. We're winning, liberals.